Hello and welcome back. I'm Randy Newbert from VoodooFX. In today's video, we'll be doing another model kit review. So let's get started. Okay guys, well, hold the presses. The long-awaited mold-injected model has finally arrived. This is the 2001 Space Odyssey Space Station 5. Man, I'll tell you, model builders have been waiting around for this one for ages. And Mobius and Pegasus Hobbies has brought this to light for us. So again, thank you to Pegasus Hobbies and the people at Mobius for making such a cool and well sought after kit. So let's get on with the review. I'm going to switch modes here and we're going to get moving forward and taking a look at this brand new model kit that just hit the market. So let's go. Okay, wow, what a treat. This is the Space Station 5 from Mobius Models. This is a 1/2600 scale all plastic mold injected model. Again, this is a model kit that most builders have been waiting around for, like really for a long time. And we're so fortunate to finally have this model here to review. And again, want to thank Pegasus Hobbies for their outstanding job at bringing this thing out to market. So let's start off right away. Overall, the box itself is in very robust condition as far as like the scale. It's a beefy box itself. Overall, great box art. Again, they just nailed this box art. It looks so unique and really cool and stylized. I really like the way they did it. As you look at the box here, there are some side views in the actual box itself. They don't get into, they have some, here's another side view. And the part number on this is 2001-6. And so then that way when you go to order it, that's what you're going to get. Over here, this is really nice the way they did this. They have actually a view of the model built up and kind of like an anchored shot of it here. But yeah, this is an awesome way, and it kind of just gives a little description of what the model is. I'm gonna look here too. There is nothing on the back side, so let me go ahead and open it up. And again, this is just how it came right out of the box. So I just pulled the plastic off, and that's all I've done. So here we go. Got a little section here. All right. So here it is. And again, as always, I love the Mobius instruction packs on these. Are just, you know, awesome as far as this is concerned. I love the way that they lay them out. These are great instructions, really well planned out and easy to use. So let me start off with the instruction kit. So we'll open it up. And first of all, right off the bat, it kind of just gives like a real general layout. They do the numbered system, which is the way I prefer seeing the instruction. And they start off, you know, again, they usually do it by, 1, 2, 3, 4. They do it by numbers. And again, I don't want to sound like too much of a broken wheel there, but inside these descriptions, you start off with the port entry and some of the port housing that supports it. Then you start building the center hub sections. And again, since I haven't really studied this model fully to get it ready and prepared for lights, I'll have to make a determination as I prepare a lighting package for this model, what areas can be assembled and what can't. But then they go into the spoke construction, construction of the ring and spoke together, a full blown layout of actually the spoke to front port detail, and then they give you a nice front and side view for easy assembly. Switching on to the next one, they have a full construction spoke for the rear port, and this again is based on the area that's being worked on or being in construction mode. Ring front and back. This goes into the front ring and port spoke. Again, some neat little internal parts in here. And I think they make a notation here. Using 3mm drill equivalent back section assembly. Okay, so there's just some details about that. Then they got a big overview here of the whole entire front ring assembly with all the small front port outer overlays that are on here too, which is really cool. These are all keyed. They have little key positions in here that are made to hook up for it. The rings and the fins and rails are all designated inside these images as well in the instruction. Again, a pretty beefy instruction pack. Again, construction of the front ring and some of the grid views, construction of the rear ring. Again, pretty highly detailed. And here's the assembled view. It's nice that they give you an assembled view of it completed. Then going into the construction ring A, here's a lot of the little detail parts. These are the areas where they are mocked up. I see some other little miscellaneous parts here and there, but overall, that's a really cool little layout the way they did it. Again, I'm number 17. This is ring details again. And hopefully I'm not boring you to death with this. But again, I wanted to show the instruction because a lot went into this instruction pack. This is a highly detailed model kit. Construction ring details, again, fins and rails. And then as we're getting back here, here's the main finished rings. The hub assembly is all put together. Start building the base. There is this station assembly to stand. And it comes with a small Orion as well. That's a great nice little detail. And that one has its own, looks like it has its own little stand as well. Yeah, that's really cool. I guess you could float it too. I think a lot of guys will do that. Now here is the painting details. Again, this is really nice because they give you kind of a overall of the way that it wants to look. It's kind of an off-white or a light gray color, but it's kind of a mixture of bright white in the window areas, and we'll be using something to light those windows up. I have to see how much clear parts they got in here for the window assemblies. And then continued the rusty brown color for the construction detail. Again, really cool. And that's it. That's the ending of the instruction pack. And then again, you can also pick up all these great model kits from Mobius. They have the HAL, Discovery, the Pod, EVA Pod, and Space Clippers in a couple versions. And they also have a couple versions of the Discovery as well. So anyway, so there we go. So there's the instruction. Okay, so let's move on right onto the plastics. Okay, so right off the bat, first thing in here, there's a lot of small little detail parts. I can go ahead and start breaking these out of the boxes. I don't think I'll break them off the tree right away, but this kind of shows you what it is. Now, I can see right away that on the model itself, there is not any cutout windows. So let's address that a little bit. I'm going to grab a pair of scissors here so I can cut open some of these packs here for these sprues. So right off the bat, that is a little bit unfortunate, but not a deal breaker for the lighting. So what it is, and you can probably see it pretty well in here, is these windows are not cut out. So I have a couple ways and a couple techniques to treat this. What we can do is you can black out all the windows and then fill all these window areas up with a small amount of liquid latex in there. It's a very tedious process, but you can paint everything out. You can back paint it. Looks like you'll have to come on the back side here and, you know, do a little bit of back filling in there. But anyway, that might be able to take care. Now, since it's mold injected in white, this is a bonus, because if I tape it off properly, these areas should light these windows with ease. As far as, again, I have to just treat it as a different way of doing it. So anyway, so here's the first tree out of the gate. Now I'm gonna look, this is also, again, here's a pack, and this is a series of 4. This one has, it looks like some of the inner detail. So these are inner ring and some outer ring details. Again, look at these. They're just, hopefully you can read this pretty good from the image, but they're very detailed. They have all the paneling already built into them. Again, there's 4 of these together in a group. So that is that. Okay, moving along on the rest here. Now we're getting into some bigger parts. These are some of the bigger scaled pieces. Let me go ahead and chop these out of the bag. And again, I won't try to bore you guys too much with this unpacking. So here we go. Inside here, again, you can see very clearly that the overall setup on the model is, these are some of the built grid sections that are in construction mode. And I haven't looked in here enough if they give you enough to do all, to make them all complete, or if it's something that, you know, you have to kind of build it as you go and find that out. See, because there again, there's a bunch of these. There's 2 main rings. I'm going to guess these 2 main rings kind of semi slide into this area, and then they're all built out. But I mean, there's, to give you an idea of a scale of the actual overall of the ring. And let me just drop out of frame here for 1 sec, and I'll give you guys an idea of how big this model is. Okay, so this is roughly a 14-inch disc. Good scale. I mean, overall, this is a pretty big model. So yeah, those are the 2 main ring pieces. And let me get on to what's up next. Okay, so here, there's a big bag of all the real small parts. These are all the grids. These, again, these are the strut supports. Some of the spires for it. Man, this is a big pack of them right here. So there's a lot of small parts in this one. Let me go ahead and open this one up too and let you see this one. And again, there's 4 packs of this one. Again, they do a great job at packing this stuff up. I only see one little loose piece that broke off in here, which is very common. Most mold injected kits. And they fit pretty tight in there, so there we go. Okay, so in this one, there's 4 stacks of these with parts. And again, I think you could probably get a good idea of, again, the just enormously intricate details that are on here. It's just a really well designed model overall, as far as details go. So there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There's 8 actually of these. 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 8 of these trees with the small parts. And again, they're kind of all just really, these are all sorts of little detail parts for the model. So again, very, you know, nice, high quality. Again, I expect this out of Mobius. And again, here's a companion part that goes, this is another 4 tree with the in construction mode grid. So these are kind of like the gridded pieces that you see. when it's under construction. Let me pull this one out too. Okay, so in here, again, I'll pull one of them out loose. So you can see these are beautifully detailed grid sections. And, you know, again, I'm sure that when they went to go put this together, you know, there was probably a lot of trial and error trying to get all this stuff to fit. I have to give it to Scott Willis was one of their main designers that was working on this model. And then there's been a lot of people that helped along this path to create this model. So again, my hat's off to all you guys that assisted Pegasus and Mobius to create this model. So you know, there we go. That's another set. Okay, so I'm down to like the last parts, and again, wow, these are nice. So this is this main spire, and let me just cut this open here. It's being a little fidgety on me here. Okay, and this one, again, I mean, just look at the detail on this. I'll have to take some really good still close-ups of this when I'm all said and done, so you guys can get a really good idea of how detailed these parts are, but they are just beautiful. I mean, overall, these are just really knockout parts. So I'm guessing this is all the main center spine piece, because there's the door opening for that's there. Again, I see some interior parts in here. So these are the main parts that go together for the inside of the spoke. So this is like, again, really nice, really high quality mold injected. I see all the parts are keyed. Again, wow, you know, nice job guys on the model kit. Overall, this thing is just rocking it all the way. So let me go ahead and let's move on to the next. So the final piece is the base. And again, I think you guys saw already in the base shot in the instruction that they show kind of how this supports it. There's two main parts that get clipped into here. Nice looking logo on there, 2001 Space Odyssey. Again, nice, beautiful mold injected model. So that's about it. You know, here we go. This is the 2001 Space Station 5 from Pegasus and Mobius models. Again, this is just a beautifully done package. And again, very, very sought after. I mean, guys have been just waiting for this model to hit the market for years. And I'm so glad that they finally did it. Just because, you know, this is 2001 is such a staple in sci-fi that, you know, it's like you know, they had to do it at some point, just because, again, it's a sci-fi staple. 2001 put a lot of sci-fi stuff that we watch currently, you know, onto the market, and made people aware that, you know, this is a new kind of generation of sci-fi film. So yeah, they were really real cutting edge stuff there. So let's see if I can get most of this stuff back in. So there you go. So that's it. It's all unboxed. This is a full review on the 2001 Space Station 5. I hate to repeat it over and over, but again, I want everybody to know exactly what it is. And again, they've done such a wonderful job. The box art looks amazing. You know, this has been, again, a kit that everybody has just been waiting for, and it's here. So, you know, the best thing I could say is order up your kit as soon as they're available, or take advantage of the pre-orders. Both Monsters in Motion and I think Cult TV Man has these potentially available soon. But go ahead and place your orders, and get your kits. We will be working on a lighting package for this model, but this will be a little bit farther down the line for us just because we have so many other current lighting projects that we're working on for other, not only 3D models, but for other mold injected models as well. So anyway, we'll keep you posted on that. And again, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, please do. And again, I'll have some links about where you can order these models. And also I'll have some links about if you want to join our the VoodooFX Facebook group page to share your builds, or if you've got a current project that you're starting, like this one, we would love to see it. So anyway, again, thanks for all your support, and thanks for watching the videos, and we'll see you on the next one.